I attended Apimondia, the biggest international beekeeping conference organization in the world, and 2 weeks ago. And I met a lot of good people there, a lot of old friends, beekeepers, researchers, and I record a lot of good content that I'm going to release in the channel every week. Hey, everybody that I stop by and talk to, I ask a very simple question. What are you doing to help the bees? And here's some of the answers.
Okay. What I'm doing right now, I'm focusing on two things, is selective breeding for mite resistance and making it easy for the large commercial queen producers to actually engage in a strong, scientifically valid selective breeding program. And what I'm developing is a very rapid mite assessment method for using alcohol washes that is economically viable. It takes very little time, very little cost to do that. And then I'm demonstrating proof of concept in my own operation, engaging about 1,500 colonies in this selective breeding program. We're 2 years into it seriously. It's starting to look like maybe it's getting a little traction anyway.
Right.
So that's number
no
one.
claims yet.
Right. And until then, we need to control Varroa. And the problem is there is no good midsummer treatment when you have honey on the hive that's legally available for use for Varroa control. What will fill that void is extended release oxalic acid with glycerin. So I'm working on trying to get that registered for use by the EPA, working with the USDA to do that. Just finished collecting fresh data on that. That's very promising. So that will allow that transition of getting away from the contaminating our combs with synthetic miticides while we transition to going with all mite-resistant bees. What I'm seeing here is Peter Rosenkrantz just did a presentation, some pretty good assessments of the reality of stop blaming pesticides for all bee problems. We need to work with agriculture and work within the agriculture community. The people need food, the farmers need to grow food. They're going to need to use some amount of pesticides. We're not going to shift to 100% organic right away. And even in organic agriculture, you have to use some sort of pesticides. So work together. If we can, beekeepers can find a fit for us to work in the agriculture community. So it's going to make movement from both ways. The agricultural community is going to have to start using more mixed plantings, mixed cropping systems, integrated pest management, and the public's going to have to realize you can't just say no to everything. You can't be anti-everything. You got to start being pro something. So instead of being anti-neonics, anti-GMOs, anti-everything, saying, hey, let's look for sustainable regenerative agriculture in which pollinators have a place.
Something that I always have to say in this channel, balance. We need to find balance.
Balance, exactly.
Balance is everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Humberto.
Thank you very much. And now, what you are doing to help the bees?
You got it.
Thank you.